was quite a work of art, to be frank with you.
One last archive stream for the road. Thought it would be fun.
That was great. I must say that I put an awful lot of emotion into it. Well, and I don't know whether it got true. It sure did. The very last part, of course, was quite a work of art, to be frank with you. Compress it into that, to say it without being maudlin, and yet to have some emotion. And it was done with style. It sure was.
Hello everybody, welcome to the archive stream. Welcome back to Pledge Week, Donut November here on Chris Cool Blog. Chris in the morning is not today. This is neither Chris in the morning nor Chris in the evening, nor anything really that we've been doing here for a while now on the channel. I'm a little discombobulated actually, because it's been a hot minute since we did an archive stream, and I've had to kind of race to redo all of this. So do let me know if there's anything, if anybody has any issues, if the background music is too loud or whatever else. I've also had to move things around because you're seeing my entire second monitor, so apologies in advance if I'm worse at keeping up with the chat than usual, which is already, let's face it, pretty bad. I also haven't posted out on socials yet. I ran out of time. I was doing something else, so I'm gonna do that now, live now, and then we're gonna get into some hits from the archive. I have attached my 12 terabyte archive disk, which I spent a decent chunk of this year going through my old files, my old hard drives, my old computers, backups, DVDs with data on them, old shit like hacked out of laptops, you name it. And I deleted a lot of it, obviously, and I kept things that were relevant to my work, and you know, kept a lot of stuff to do with past being, future being, which I'm still hoping to cut into a new project. And yeah, we did a series of. I actually started live streaming early this year and last year. With the archive streams, where I would get on stream and I would share with you. We would go through it together on stream, which was very dangerous, actually. we would occasionally find things that needed to be censored or that were full of copyrighted stuff. But it was a ton of fun. So what you're seeing in front of you is it's a selection of folders that I have kind of greenlit in advance. I don't entirely know everything that's in them. Some of them are actually labeled to sort because they still need to be sorted. But I've kind of highlighted a bunch of stuff and I've organized it in a kind of a rough reverse chronological order. And we're just going to dip into these folders and have a look at some stuff and feel a bit nostalgic. This might make not much sense to people who are recent subscribers of me, but I've been making online content now for 16 years in one form or another. I've made every mistake in the book. I've tried my hand at all kinds of things. I've made music. I've directed music videos. I've made sketch comedy. I've voice acted. I've produced for animation, like with Ed's World. And I've spent a considerable amount of that time filming my life as part of my vlog series PBFB. So there's a lot. My digital life takes up a lot of space and is full of weird, sometimes interesting, sometimes bizarre things that I'm going to show you. I'm just going to adjust the background here. I can't even hear it. And we're going to get into that in a second, just after I tweet about the stream. And apologies again. I realized that my waiting room, the music this time around, because I usually have a Chris in the Morning branded waiting room, and I decided to go with Great.wav, but of course that track is only like 4 minutes long. So I ran out of time. So I'm just gonna post out, and then we are gonna get into our files and see what we find. And it's guaranteed to be chaotic. Bam. And to Threads. And to Facebook. And we already did the Instagram. What am I missing? What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting Discord, of course. Let's quickly do that. And I'm going to take a look in the chat, and I'm going to try and keep an eye on that. Hey, Jackie, what's up? Welcome. Hey, James, nice to see you. Your name is still grey. I don't know what's going on. A couple of people who I absolutely know are members. Your names have changed color. Very strange. If you run into any actual issues with like access to members only stuff, do let me know. Howling Studios is here. Welcome. Alex Toons is here as well. Mistia. Sarah's in the chat. Welcome, Sarah. Valentino, nice to see you all. Nice to have a little crew in the chat. Just so you know, we usually do super chats for priority requests on Chris in the Morning, but because we're not doing Chris in the Morning today, we're doing this instead. What I've come up with is that if anyone does feel moved to super chat to support the show, to support the channel, they can ask me a question like an AMA, and you will also get, because I feel bad and I want to give value, you will also get one snacky poo which is the currency in these parts, to redeem at a future time for a priority request. So you actually kind of get 2 for 1. So that's the rule. It's on screen. But otherwise, we're just gonna show off some of my digital trash. We're gonna get into my digital garbage, everybody. I hope you're excited. Hey, Stealth Path. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Angie. Hey, Schmidt. Nice to see you. We love a lurker. Let's start with this folder, shall we? It's called Yay Studio, Yay Yay, also Sherbet Head. I think we've seen some of this, and I apologize if we have like hardcore archive stream, nostalgia stream fans in the chat. Some of this you will have already seen. Think of it as a best of. This, I believe, is one of the studio fun times. These are the original photos from 2010, July 2010, so second year of university. And it was, I think this is studio fun time 2 or 3, 2, there were only 2 of them. And also around, I think the same week that I shot the Egon collaboration with Sherbet Head, a musician who was visiting us from Scotland. There's going to be some wonderful photos of, we're kicking off strong here. This folder I know has some absolutely wonderful photographs of Ed in it. And I'm sure I've shared these all over the place, but I'm happy to make them available to like the Ed's World archival community. I know that there's a lot of amazing archive work done in the Ed's World fan space, and if they don't have these, they can let me know and I will drop them. I'll drop them anywhere they want them. That's Sherbet Head. We got some more Ed. We got some out of focus me's. I miss that shirt, man. That was a XKCD merch shirt. The one and only time I bought merch from that webcomic. And I really liked it. I wore it a lot. There's some more Eds. None of these are raw. These are all just they're just JPEGs out of the camera. So the color is a bit wonky. You're gonna have plenty of chances to be mean to me, Els. Don't worry about it. There's a lot of very embarrassing shit in here, and I wouldn't be sharing it with you if I didn't have a thick skin about it all. Plus, I have my Dr. Pepper. The doctor is visiting today. And he's good for my self-worth. He brings me up. He brings up my spirits. That's Bound. Friend of the show, everybody. Tom Bound, who I went to university with. And I think all of these, like, I sometimes feel a bit weird showing these, but I remember that they were all in that video. Just completely unedited. All of these pictures were in that video, which I think is no longer online. It may be privated at this point, or taken down, or it's in the lost media drive for patrons. But for like 10, 15 years, this was all online in that video. That was my old housemate Wilson. Let's see if we can find some more of people that we recognize. People who consented to be public people, like Ed. Out of focus, all of these. There we go. Look at this handsome boy. Making him laugh. So probably Tom saying something really cancelable off camera. Way too close. Lots of out of focus. That was one of Bound's friends who was visiting. Oh, some really bad ones of me here. And you can see my underwear. You can see just a sliver of my bright pink underwear, everybody. And those trousers, we've talked about those trousers on stream. I miss them so much. I miss them every day. I wake up in the morning and the first thought every single morning upon waking is that I regret donating those trousers. Although, I did have one thing relaxed eased my feelings about these trousers recently, which is that I tried on I was going through my clothes and I tried to put on the suit that I wore at Matt's wedding, which was only a few years ago, not nearly this long ago. And my legs are much thicker than they used to be. Read into that however you want, but my legs have changed shape. And I had to donate that suit, so I don't think... I remember them being stretchy, but I don't think they were stretchy enough. I also miss the two-tone Vans, and when I see pictures like this, it makes me want to go out and buy the classic two-tone Vans. Something stops me every time. Look at that skinny piece of shit. Wear a dress next time, mate. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I do like loose pants, though. I can no longer wear skinny jeans because my calves got big. Inner emo is crying, says Rachel. Yeah. Oh, look at this. What's happening with my eye in this one? Wow. I didn't think that at this stage, the heterophoria was not that bad. I think I'm just literally going cross-eyed looking at my nose or something off camera there. Because you don't see that in... I've looked at a lot of pictures from this time. And that was Sherbet girlfriend. That's me and him. I think this was either the same day or literally one day before or after we shot that Egon music video, which is in the Lost Media Drive if you're on the Patreon. Heterophoria. I discovered the name very recently. It's basically having a wandering, a lazy eye. I have a weak muscle in the eye. I don't know. Let me see if I can show it to you. If I get a little bit closer, you'll notice I sometimes squint, especially on the late night streams, or if I've had a long day, I'm like squinting sometimes. And that is a symptom of the heterophoria, because when I get tired, the muscle starts to drift and it's harder for my brain to keep my eyes aligned. Basically, if I let my eyes relax, they do that. Can you see that? One eye just kind of drifts up into the sky. That's heterophoria. It's an annoying thing that can't be solved with glasses. So I am invested, but it does get worse over time. And it's particularly bad when you're stressed or tired or, I don't know, malnourished. Yes, that's why I wear sunglasses on the members streams sometimes. Because I just don't want you seeing that all the time. Oh my goodness. Really strong work there. Absolutely brilliant. This is a treasure trove for perverts like Neon and Harvey. Just to take really embarrassing screenshots of me. I don't know what that is on my... Oh, it's a ring. It was Sherbet girlfriend's ring. It had a little bow on it. What are these these faces? Ah, there we go. And we're back to just really great photos of... I see this one a lot. I see some of these quite regularly. I think they are used on the fan wikis and stuff, and it's nice to see them and know that I took those. You know, some of the more enduring images of our friend Ed. It's really nice. And then it's not nice. These are all the ones you don't see on the wiki. Absolute classics. Total classics, these. Love them. With the, like, OG terrible Cafe Press Edswell shirt, cap. I think I found that when I was going through stuff at my parents' house a couple years ago, and it had gone, like, the whole front of it had gone nasty and yellow and, like, moldy. Took her ring back. There it is. As Tom Scott jump scare. There's going to be a few of those. And this is us shooting. I guess this is still. Was Tom shooting? What would this have been? I guess it would have been Ast of Comp, maybe. The introduction to the. But he's also just, you know, playing up to the camera. We took some doubles of Ed and Tom together. We've seen a lot of these already on the stream, and I think I've shared most of this on the Patreon Lost Media drive, which you can access if you are a member of the Patreon at that level, or if you become a member at the higher level on YouTube. You can join, and then you can let me know your Google email and I'll add you to the Lost Media drive, and you can go spelunking just like this into my ancient history. The hair is a lot, isn't it? The hair gel is a lot. The chin strap is pretty strong. A lot of this, like, just talking and in between shots. Laughing. It's the last picture. What's the last image in this folder? Just loads of these. Loads of these with Tom and Ed. It's a good thing, I guess. That's a classic. One of these. I see one of these quite regularly as well. And then, oh. A set of low angle portraits of Tom and I featuring Tommy Bear in the original fan made Tommy Bear in a compromising position. I'm not sure who's holding the camera. And I'm loving the camel toe on the green jeans as well. That's great. That's really enjoyable for everybody. I think they were like a couple sizes too wide at the waist, so they decided to wear a belt, and that sometimes caused issues. I was just too skinny. I was just too skinny at that time. I just spent my teens and 20s eating. I ate so much, but it was mostly garbage. And not exercising at all. And just getting by on this, like, wireframe fucking coat hanger body. And making up for it with giant hair. Overblown. Tom on his journey to the center of the sun. I'm glad you guys are having a good time. I have seen these. I think after this I have to stop. I'm done. I'm done looking at these photos. This is all. There's some good ones of Ed in here. If they're in focus, we've got some good ones of Ed. It's all a bit hit and miss. Oh. Ed and Shove Ed. What a photograph. I gotta look that guy up. I have no idea what he's doing these days. We made a couple of tracks together, like, fucking while I was at uni, and then I fell out of touch with him. I don't know. He could be in prison. He could be dead, for all I know. Tom in an incorrect colored Tom hoodie. I think I remember that we maybe thought we would change it in post. Or something. More out of focus Tom. And then the last few, that's too big for him as well. All of these are out of focus. Every one of these is out of focus. Somebody's shaking him. They're all out of focus. Every single one of them. And, oh no, we've got more. That's good. I thought for a second that like one of these was going to be the last picture in the folder. That would have been fun. But of course not. We're not even halfway through. There we go. There's some Eds. Where's Ed? Where does Ed start? Let's find a nice one. That's a nice neutral one. Nice neutral one of Ed. And then he starts crying. I can almost hear Tom shouting direction over my shoulder. And now look confused. Now look scared. Yep. Ed asking about my emo phase. I don't know if I had an emo phase as per se. I had a kind of a grungy skater phase where I grew up as a teenager. This was before these were taken. Where I grew up as a teenager in Norfolk, UK. We called them grebos. Is that a term anybody is familiar with? I have learned since that in some regions it was pronounced like greb, like grebs, dirty grebs. We called them grebos. We called ourselves grebos, which was a kind of catch-all, a pre-internet viral slang term for, or pre-social media at least, slang term for people who wore baggy jeans, spiky gelled hair, black, nylon shirts, wallet chains. We did this stupid thing where we had the chain, but it was literally just a hoop hanging off it wasn't even on the wallet. It just went from one belt loop on the jeans to another belt loop on the jeans. Because I think we kind of missed the point. I think like that's how culture used to be at that age. We're talking 2003, 2004. We didn't have TikTok to explain how to do things. Young people culture was like truly mimetic, and it was like a game of telephone where it went wrong. And the further out of the big cities you got, the weirder, the further from the root of it you got, to the point where we were wearing things wrong. And we was yeah. I used to wear chains like that, says Tobithy. Hell yeah. That's a great shot. There was one 6-month stint where I dyed my hair black. And I don't think there's a single photo of me from that time. It wasn't bad, it was just a bit odd. It was unusual. It was the only time for a long time that I ever dyed my hair. The next time that happened was when I got highlights for Hair Blitz. And then the year after that when I did the insane pink thing for Haya Madroya with Sean Hanna again. That's great. That's really good. Who's this fucking guy? Who's this guy? I don't recognize him. I was a teenage dirtbag. Absolutely, 110%. Look at this. I think Tom used one of these on his fucking business card. What a loser. They're so out. Almost all of them are out of focus. Or it might have been one of these ones. Might have been that. Terrible photo. I think this was on the 5D. But I don't know what lens we would have been using. It's probably in the metadata, but I'm not going to go look. Loads of this shit. What are the last few in the folder? Oh yeah! Cute little shots of Ed. Tom sucks. It's good. It's good. Okay, that's folder 1. It's a classic. We've seen it before, but it's a, you know, start off with a favorite. Kick it off with a favorite. How's everybody doing? Oh yeah. We're half an hour into the stream. We're probably going to go for 2, maybe 2.5 hours here. Not as long as Chris in the Morning usually is. But we'll see. I mean, you never really know with the archive streams. We might find ourselves going down a bit of a rabbit hole. Instead of Howling Studios, can you call me Evadne? I would love to, but I can't promise you that I'm going to remember that if it's not in your username. Sorry. This is how people end up with, like, there are people that I call completely incorrect things because it's my misreading of their username that I've said too many times, and now it's permanent. Yeah, Pledge Week, woo! Hell yeah, thank you, James. Thank you for being such a huge supporter and such an enthusiastic fan of the channel. I love you? Nah, that's too much. What's in Christmas, baby? Oh, this is like OG. Okay, we're gonna get some sound files in here. Let's just open all of these folders at once here. What do we got? It looks like, okay, we don't need undo. We actually don't need some of these. What are these? What's that? That's logic info. Okay, so it's really just these. This is like original project, lossless. If I ever wanted to do a remaster of Christmas Baby, it looks like I have all the original recordings. Let's pause VLC for a second.
Do you know what Christmas is?
Ooh.
No, I don't think you do.
That's Alicia's vocal.
It's
One of them.
time for everyone to learn a thing or two.
That was only a minute. This one's 7 minutes long. This might be the whole thing. Oh, it's Jenny's ukulele. Oh, that's a bit rough. Oh, she restarted again.
Oh,
Checking the metronome was going.
yeah, it is.
Just checking everybody can hear that. Oh no. What did I do?
Ah, why can't I do this?
Just keep going around until you get one.
Yeah.
Just keep going until you get one that's...
The headphone is slipping.
We
down.
remastered the Christmas Baby this time last year. I remastered and we did a re-release with a nice HD remaster of the video, which is up on this channel, Chris Cool Blog. Look at my fucking desktop. How can anybody trust me to be organized when I'm showing you this? When I'm showing you how disorganized my desktop is? Broadcasting live. All this shit. Yeah, that's just the ukulele. Did we do another? Oh, it's Jenny.
It's the Christmas Baby. He destroys
Oh no,
all
it's
the
Alicia again.
families. sky and also causes millions to die.
It's really good, actually. It really.
On earth and instantly
It's not a good quality recording, but it's a really good performance.
On Christmas Day, to cheer the hero, who did say? Do you know
I can hear the
what
click.
Do you know what Christmas is? No, I don't think you do. It first shows his face, and as his spaceship, he does load.
Really
he
straining on
forces
these.
his galaxy to explode. There's millions to die.
So this is all just
It's
the
the
stems.
Christmas he is indestructible.
No.
That little scrunchy sound. It's like the strumming rhythm, but it's... I don't know what's up with these files. Is it possible for digital files to go moldy?
Do you know
Oh.
what Christmas?
My vocal? I don't think this is in it. I don't think this made the final mix.
Is? No, I don't think you do. It's a time for everyone to learn a thing or two.
It's not very good.
It starts
not the worst.
out there in distant space.
I
where
couldn't
the
do it now.
Christmas child
It's just
first
on the edge of my
shows
range.
his face, and as his spaceship he does load, he
Dr. Pepper
forces
helps
his
with the-
galaxy to explode.
Lord, it's the Christmas baby. Destroys us our families.
It's the Christmas baby, he destroys us and families. He is indestructible, and he also kills most birds. It's the Christmas baby, he destroys us and families. He's not really a baby, he is actually from space.
Okay.
Who did say? I killed the Christmas baby so that we could all be free. Now there is no danger here, so there is nothing to fear. Now be filled with Christmas cheer. I made zombies disappear. Aliens don't mess with me because I am the best.
Because I am the... I don't know what. I don't know. I can't remember what the... Let me see.
Say, I killed the Christmas baby so that we could all be free. Now there is no danger here, so there is nothing to fear.
That's just
Now
too
be
odd.
filled with Christmas cheer. I made zombies disappear. Aliens
That
don't
would be
mess
nice.
with me because I am the best.
That could be cute. Could be a cute little harmony. Fucking
It
14
starts
years
out
ago.
there in distant space where the
crazed YouTuber harmonizes with self 14 years ago.
in distant space where the Christmas
That's
child
rough.
first chose.
With a Christmas, with a Christmas child. To die.
It starts out there in distant space where the Christmas child
First shows his face. I don't
And
have it.
as
I don't have it
his
at all.
Spaceship he does load.
Too much Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, the blast shoots him across.
I was actually taking singing lessons briefly at this time. I haven't done that in a long time. It's something I should carve out the time. I spend enough time speaking. I should probably, I don't know, be in a choir or something at the very least, just to keep my range out a little bit better than it is.
It's the Christmas baby, he destroys stars and fam.
This is all me, and I don't think any of it was used.
Yeah.
He agrees.
But to Mum earlier on, and she paid it in for me.
Oh, I'm on the phone with somebody. What? Just
Well, I did most of my shopping before I came home.
wait for me to just say my full-on, like, social security number. Stream's over. Oh, it's my grandma. May she rest in peace.
No, but I will in the new year. Yes.
Emma
I think I gave it
Stewart.
to Mum earlier on,
Emma Stewart has entered the channel. What?
and she paid it in for me. I think so, yeah.
Asking me about clothes.
I don't know. I can't remember. Hmm.
Okay, hey,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 6-minute outtake of my grandma calling me while I was making the Christmas baby.
His zombie
That was rough. Okay. Moving on.
Explode! It's the Christmas baby. He destroys stars and families. He is indestructible, and he also kills most birds. It's the Christmas baby.
I think there's a little bit of my ooze in there, but I don't think any of that the normal vocal made it.
It's the Christmas baby. He
Choral?
Do you know
What?
what Christmas is? No, I don't think you do. It's a time for everyone to learn a thing or two. It starts out there in distant space where the
It's a
Christmas
straight version. I don't know if this was ever released. Was it on the... Did I put it on iTunes? It won't be there anymore. This is a version without the mustache voice. Just a straight version. Maybe I put it on Bandcamp, but I don't actually... I don't remember this existing. What?
It's a time for everyone to learn a thing or two. It starts out there in distant space where the Christmas child first shows his face. And as
You could do a
his
little-
spaceship he does load, he forces his galaxy to explode. It's the Christmas baby, he destroys stars and families. He's indestructible, and he also kills most birds. It's the Christmas baby, he destroys stars and families. He's not really a baby, he is
What was that I
actually
just did?
from
That was
space.
nice.
Indestructible, and he also kills. He's indestructible, and he also kills most birds. It's the Christmas baby, he destroys stars and families. He's not really a baby, he he is actually from space.
Nah. I need my sister for this. She'd be doing it in a heartbeat.
The blast shoots him across the sky and also causes millions to die.
I had no idea this existed. This is interesting and relevant to a secret project. So I'm gonna drop that on the old desktop for later. Moving on, we've looked at the routine footage way too much. We've looked at the routine footage, but maybe we can go into here and we can look at old music resources since we're on the subject. What do you say? There's some stuff in here. Now, I clocked this earlier. I used to use, for a time, I was using on my end screens and things an album by a guy who called himself the Milkman on MySpace, when MySpace was still around. And I had this album of his that he'd done like remixes of Saturday morning cartoons. I have tried really fucking hard to track this down. Because I no longer have a full copy of it. And on my music server, I only have 2 tracks currently, Super Friends and Inspector Gadget. And I got very excited earlier because I did clock that in this folder there are a few more. I don't think it contains the entire album. It only contains ones that I had used in videos and therefore were in like they had been dragged to a new folder of like music I use in videos. But what are the ones we've got? We've got Super Friends and Inspector Gadget. I see. And I'm not going to get copyright struck for this because I've tested them before and they're not on Content ID. If they were on Content ID, I might be able to actually track down a fucking copy of them. It looks like we have Rocky and Bullwinkle, which is track 4.
Last time you remember, the intrepid Bullwinkle
Great
started off to
track.
find the box top bad man, and as his first step, walked right into an abandoned elevator shaft.
There he goes again! Courage, Bullwinkle!
Yes.
There he goes again! Courage, Bullwinkle, I'll save you!
But here, celebrity disguised as a bum
So
is
good.
a bum.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I did it again. It's because of fucking desktop. God damn.
There he goes again! Courage, Bullwinkle, I'll save you!
But here, celebrity disguised as a bum is a bum.
Yes, this was the Studio Funtime 2 track. We used Jukebox for number 1, and we used this for Studio Funtime 2, which explains why it's in this folder. I did not make this. No, I did not make this. It was made by a guy calling himself the Milkman of One Funk Productions. And a hefty bounty to anyone who can find a high-res full copy of this album. I have tried and I have failed. I also can't find any information, any contact information, or any indication of who this guy actually was. I just reached out. I think I downloaded it off MySpace and I sent him a message asking if I could use him in my music video, in my YouTube videos. Absolutely, I will stick all of these in the members section of the Discord. There is a channel called Archive. I'm going to drop this in now, and as I go, if there's anything else anybody wants... Oh, I don't have Nitro. I don't have Nitro, and it's too big. Grr. I'm not paying for Nitro. I'll stick them in the lost media drive, and I will I'll do that now. I'll do it now. Why do later? Why put off till later something that you can do now? I'm going to open up the drive. Lost Media Drive. I'm going to open it up to music. And I'm going to stick this in the music folder on the Lost Media Drive right now. Boop. That's a great track. So I'm also going to drag it to my desktop so I've got it easy access. We've also got Intermission here, which is the by Tofu Stravinsky, which is to this day is the theme tune to Hayamadroya. And what a bop. You never hear any of this part in the show. So good. Nope. Another loop. So good. This is a fun folder. This is a great folder. I'm seeing from some of the titles that we do have Captain Planet from the Milkman album. I can also see Thundercats, which I didn't have previously, Super Friends, which I do have on my server, and Underdog, which I don't have. So I have successfully recovered one, two, three, four songs from the Milkman album, which is better than nothing. Let's hear Captain Planet. So good. Okay, what else have we got? That's from the same Tofu Stravinsky EP. Don't know what this is. I use that. I know that I use that in a video, but I don't know what it is, and I don't know whether it's on Content ID, I'm afraid. This is some old shit of mine. Thundercats.
Come on, Lionel. You promised us a ride. She said she'd be here. Funny, she's never been late before.
You wasted your
Oh, I
time,
remember this.
didn't you?
I did not. I did it because I
got a fresh ass.
Very good. Very good.
That girl's a
I got a fresh ass.
So fucking good. This is literally lost media. So like you can't fucking get it anywhere. I'm very serious about there being a bounty on the full album. I don't know how to get it. I don't know where to find it. I have lost half of it at least. And I don't mind giving these away to anybody who wants them. I can't immediately drop them in to Discord because I don't have Nitro, but they will be in the Lost Media Drive and available on request. Because I think it's important to preserve these kinds of things. Music can go extinct. Music can go extinct. It can. And I've said this I think on another stream, as a creator myself, I have two perspectives on it. One is that I think that if an artist wants to take stuff down, they are fully within their rights, right? I've taken a lot of my old music. A lot of this shit is not on anything anymore. It's not on Spotify, it's not on iTunes because I don't think it represents me. I think the creator ultimately their decision should be respected if they want to take it off stuff. But if you already have it, and it has now fallen into the chasm of lost media, I don't think that there's anything wrong with sharing it with other enthusiasts as well and keeping it alive. I have music like that. I have stuff on my music server at home here that is no longer anywhere. And I like keeping it. I like protecting it and making sure I can, give it to people if I cross paths with someone who is equally enthusiastic about that specific weird little thing that nobody has anymore, I can give it to them. That was Thundercats. Did I drag that over? Yes, I did. That's an old one of mine. Super Friends, which I do already have backed up. Sounds like this.
The Super Friends are at our mercy.
Andrew Needs Your Love is back up. It's back out. I think. Isn't it? I've been re-releasing under my own name. Didn't you get the memo? I got the entire album remastered. Yes. 2024. Here it is. Christopher Bingham. Search Christopher Bingham on Spotify. And you will find several newly remastered singles, as well as the Transition EP. And I've fallen off those releases, but there are more coming, and the full remastered album will be up eventually, as well as a CD release.
The Super Friends are at our mercy.
Your plan is working perfectly, Luthor.
And there's still to come. Ha 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 ha. The following morning, at the Hall of Justice.
Just nice beats. They're just really strong beats. And you could kind of basically sample anything at that point and it would sound pretty fucking cool. strong, really strong. I remember loving Underdog and using Underdog a lot around the time of like Trouble in Space and Sad Hollywood Cayenne and all those videos. I definitely used Underdog on my like end screens a lot.
There's no need to fear.
Isn't that nice? That's so... It's just gorgeous. Yeah, there it is. Really good shit. I'm gonna drag that over. I think that might be all we're gonna find from that album. I've got Captain Planet, Thundercats, Rocky and Bullwinkle, Underdog. I saved the surprise choral version of Christmas Baby. That was a genuine surprise. Shows how no matter how many times I go over these folders, there's still shit that I miss. What's this? Don't know what it is. Banjo with African drums .aif. This was used in a couple of videos. I think I used it in one of my P4As at some point. Literally just a banjo loop on... It's two different loops from GarageBand. And it does everything you need it to. Brilliant. That's it. Oh my goodness. The remix, the seldom used remix of My Bing-a-Ling. Just like throwing shit at the wall for an extended version. Had a super chat from Els. Thank you so much. You get a snacky poo. You get one. I'm putting you down for one snacky poo to be which can be redeemed at any point in the future. One snacky poo. It's on the board. Redeem that on a future episode of Chris in the Morning for a priority request. And you've said banjo face. That's not really a question. But if you had a prompt or a question or something you wanted to throw into the mix, I'm all ears. Oh, it's just a long outro there. I don't know what this is. I found this recently, and I don't know who it is. It's probably gonna get copyright ID'd, but it's a like a lounge cover of Douchebag by Limp Bizkit, and I don't know why I have it, and I don't know why it's not tagged correctly. That's the music from German for Beginners. Fun, not at all interesting story about this. I tried tracking this down for the remake that we shot, and I couldn't license it. It was no longer available on any of the services for licensing. So I had to use something else. That's the end of the story. I love this. I think we use this in a flannel rags or something. It's a MIDI rendition of Hips Don't Lie. I don't think I'll get copyright struck for this. There's something very charming about it. Wonderful. Maybe it's the fact that we're in a music folder. It feels like we're just doing Chris in the we're doing a very strange episode of Chris in the Morning, and we've had another super through from Harvey. Thank you so much, my little Harvey Poo. You get a snacky poo as well. You're on the board. Thank you so much. Redeem that tomorrow or the next day or any future Chris in the Morning. Within reason, because I will eventually lose this piece of paper. Incredible. I don't know the words. And my hips don't lie, and I'm ready to something. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Yes, I didn't even. You didn't put a question mark on it, so I didn't recognize it as a question. Learn English. Harvey asks, "Is it Chrissy Poo time?" And the answer is a emphatic Obama thumb. No. This is just it EQ'd for menus or something for end screens. That's this is the Kingston Inn. It's an absolutely beautiful piece of music, but I think it is still on things, so I can't play it to you. Are the Kingston Inn on Spotify or anything? The Kingston Inn. They were so wonderful. They made such beautiful music, and then I don't know what happened to them. We worked with them on new music. It's great. What? What is this? I recognize that first sound because I used it in at least one shitty video. I used it in like the Team Bing or something. Yeah. It's a long time ago. I'm a man now. I'm a big old man. Hi, Annie. But I don't recognize this beat. Yeah. I forgot all the raps I know. I think this is it. That's it. It just does that for a whole minute. This is routine, but then there's also a routine. I must have made changes to it. We have the whole of the Did You Mean Pseudonym EP by Pseudonym. Now, I think this might also be lost media. Pseudonym. I was checking up on Pseudonym recently, and he only has two 2014 EPs on Spotify. And Nim.bandcamp, is he still? I think he's still at a Bandcamp the last time I saw. Nothing on Bandcamp. Nothing. That can't be right. Oh yeah, it's on a label one now. Her Records. Pressure Flood. But nothing before that. Nothing before working with this indie label. Which is a shame. And it means that this is also lost media, which I'm going to protect with my dying breath. I'm a real boy. Do you want to hear some stuff from Pseudonym's EP? It was really good. It doesn't reinvent the wheel or anything, but it's crunchy and tasty. This was routine. I gotta re-release this music video. People miss it. I miss it. Elle's earning themselves another snacky boo. Thank you so much for the super. I can't play Fluffing a Duck. I can't. I'm sorry. Well, I could if I had it. It's not. I don't have it downloaded. It is royalty free. I could play it for you. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. But I don't. I would have to download it. Which I will. There we go. So what else is on this EP, huh? I don't really know it very well. I just listened to Routine 100 million times because I edited from editing the music video. That sounds like absolute dog shit on these headphones, but I'm sure it's really nice on my good ones. Ow! Ow! That's filthy! That's filthy, disgusting music. Fuck. And yes, you can have, absolutely you can have this, Els. I'll put it on the, what do we need to upload to the drive here? I'm gonna drag all of this. Just temporarily, I think. You know, I don't want to start. I don't want this to become like a fucking pirate music sharing service, but I am gonna give it to you. Super Friends, Thundercats, Captain Planet. I think that was it. Was that all of them? Yeah. Yes. Those are all the recovered Milkman tracks. I probably shouldn't be uploading files while I'm streaming, but I think my internet can take it. I downloaded Fluff and the Duck. It's a nice little interval. Nice little. I'm taking one of your snacky poos away. You got your request. You got your request. You're going back down to one snacky poo. That was it. You spent it. Thank you so much for supporting this stream. I had a thought, and I'm worried about saying it out loud. I thought about saying it the other day, and I stopped myself because as soon as I say it, it's real. When I say it, it becomes real, and it goes on the to-do list. What if I made a cover of Fluffing a Duck? What if we did it on stream? What if we got on a stream and I got Open Reason and we figured it out and Sarah's got the sheet music. Sarah's got the sheet music. What if you somehow added vocals, says Annie? Well, now it's real. Now it's on the thing. I've written it down. Hell yeah. This was another Kevin MacLeod joint. I think it was called Sunny Day, and we sped it up. And we used sunnyfast.mp3, made it into so many videos. It became such a little in-joke for so many years. Oh! Let me see if I can find the original. I'm on Incompetech right now. Sunny. Somewhere Sunny, that's what it was called. And we ruined it. So good. That's from... I don't know what I used that in. I used it in something. And then I think if this is what I think it is, I probably shouldn't play it. Yep. This is the track. This is the track that I spent way too much money licensing for Final Cut porn. And again, when I went to re-upload the remaster, I went to try and find it. And I couldn't find... Oh, no, I could find it, but it would be really, really, really expensive. I would have had to spend the same amount of money again, which was way too much to license it. And I decided to just go ahead. And it hasn't been claimed. So I think I'm fine. And it's got sex noises in it. That's why I... It's also cool and chunky, but it has sex noises in it. That's that folder. That was a fun folder. What time is it? We've been going for 90 minutes. We can go for another half an hour, 45. Let's see here. We got loads of rushes. If anything that you can see on the screen jumps out at you, do shout, do holler in the chat if there's something you particularly want to open. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of keep scrolling down. We've looked at a lot of these, I think, on previous streams. The dog interrogation rushes are fun. What are these? Oh, wow. Yowza. You are an attractive, capable, adult man, worthy of love. Goodness me. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This was a photo shoot. This was Phil, I think, Mandy's partner, Mandy's husband, took these of me for a High Five Spaceship promo of some kind in 2014 in Mandy's bedroom. This is Mandy's bedroom because she had a lovely neutral grey wall. And I did use them. I think I used these for the Kickstarter or adjacent promotional materials. I hit the soundboard by accident. Jesus Christ. No one's ever gonna touch me again. Oh my god. What's amazing is this fucking guy got more action than I do. If you can fucking believe it. This one was better. This one was better. This was 2018. This was for the what became the Am I Going Up, Come With Me album. This was taken just before the Kickstarter. One of these pictures is still going to be in the booklet when we press the CDs. I can put the background music back on now because we're on a non-audio folder. This is, oh wow, yeah. Loads in the lossless. I was channeling I had used one of these as an avatar for a long time as well. Deliberately channeling like a kind of awkward Mr. Rogers energy. but then like revealing in some of them, doing the smiley one and then doing the like pulling out and showing the sad reality of the studio. Look at this. Look at this guy. That's Gabby, my friend who took the pictures. Very close friend of mine. Wonderful person. Don't mess with her. She's dangerous. This was a great shoot. This was a strong shoot. Not all of them. My face sometimes doesn't behave. So most of them are garbage. I love these. The fit is actually crazy if you brought it back. Yeah, it's actually pretty good, isn't it? I would change out the collared shirt maybe for something else. But then the tie really does, the maroon tie with the lighter trousers is really good. And the red blue, PBFB, red blue socks. I chucked those shoes. They were like Paul Sherman plimsolls, and I think I chucked them. They went through in the sole a couple of years ago, but that's easy enough. You can get white plimsolls. There we go. And then like one of these I think is in the oh, I just gotta look ahead at the next folder. Yeah, one of these is in the booklet. It might be that one. I can't remember. It's in a different folder. So there's some really good images. We could unpack some of these picture folders. The next folder is called AI memes. Do you remember that during lockdown when AI was still in its infancy? This is 2020. Do you remember that doing the rounds? Somebody made a website that would just auto-generate popular meme formats. I've got a folder of my favorite ones. Do you want to look at them? I can't promise that they're all safe for work. I can't remember them. This might be a mistake. Let's do it. Being a good person, being a good person, being a good person. Okay. Me, my dreams and support. Why would someone do this? Very good, very strong. One does not simply sell a game without saying the N-word. One does not simply... I've got a few of these. One does not simply stop being a dick. Me, any other meme. Is this a meme? The world is flat. The earth is flat. When you don't give a fuck, but you don't see the beans. Oh god. Me, is this a personality? That's eerily poignant. Starting a game on my way, stealing a shit and getting a dick. Where's this AI? All we have now is bad, scary AI. Where's the... I just want endless surrealist memes. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that going around. Not sure if I'm a meme or... Okay. So beautifully relevant in 2024. Wow. Years ahead of its time, this AI. Holy shit. That's great. That one's good. When someone is talking about the server. Not Like Us is gonna win a fucking Grammy. Everyone just like buckle in for that. That's gonna be a good time. Me, my dad, the internet is flat. This is Dog's Dilemma every day. This one. They spark joy. They spark joy. The AI memes. Okay, we're getting out of this folder now. We're out of this folder now. It's over. It's over. We're moving on. We're moving on. Grumbo fan art. Just a little beautiful little throwback to everybody's favorite Eddsworld character. This is a clearly labeled folder of my favorite Grumbo fan art. Do you guys remember Grumbo? He was in every Eddsworld episode. He was a blue alien that it was in every episode, and he became a kind of dark horse favorite of the fans, overtaking even Tord in his popularity at the height of his fame. And there's so much Grumbo fan art. That one made Grumbo black. I don't know how I feel about that because he is blue and from space. This one's great. That's a Tombo. That's Grumbo Tom. That's like a beautiful painting, airbrushed painting of Grumbo. That's a decapitated Grumbo, which upsets me. That somebody made a fucking physical 3D Grumbo. This is what I'm saying. Who does? Nobody. I've never seen anybody do this. For Tom or Matt or Ed or Tord. But they do it for Grumbo. Everybody's favorite Eddsworld character, Grumbo. That one's great. That one's great. Grumbo Wenda is it's great. It's great. I'm putting that on my desktop. It's very good. Oh, Grumbo. They were better times. What's this? Okay, what's screaming out to people? What's this? Oh! Annie, it's our mirror! Annie, it's my favorite picture of you! Annie! And that's Robert Gillis. I think some of this stuff is was not intended for the stream, but that's fine. Your best shot. Let's go. Do you guys want to see some? I don't want to spend too much time on Eddsworld stuff, but I do have this folder of photographs that we took when we were looking through old Eddsworld fan art in 2022 that I could just briefly browse through. This is stuff that was sent to Ed, and that was sent to his PO box. That was then in a big box that we needed to clear out. That one's from Wayne. Is Fliglabar in the chat? I embarrassed him with this on when he guested on Chris in the Morning a few months ago. We found stuff when we went through Ed's fan mail. We found stuff that was sent by people we know now when they were kids. Right? This is a package. This is a terribly wrapped package that was sent to Tom for him and Ed by Wayne Deegan Fliglabar, who I now know as a human adult man who has worked on Ed's World, right? And we found this and we were like, oh my shit, Wayne sent Ed and Tom a bunch of these little fucking Playmo fucking guys that he'd made. There's an Astif Man, there's a realistic and a cartoon of each of them. There's a Mine Turtle. There's a Bendy. Our man Wayne, our boy Fliglabar, sending this when he was like 12. I don't know. Sending a bunch of this crap. We did, unfortunately, I kept a couple pieces and then we threw the rest away, I'm afraid. I kept, where is it? I have this behind me every stream. I have behind me this YouTube friendship bracelet, which was made by Wayne Deegan and sent to Ed and Tom. And now it is in my possession. I'm alerting him. He knows. Oh, he knows. Ed's World play 100,000 play button. Still in original packaging. And then this is like MCM pictures from that same day. That was fun. That was a fun trip, that one. I'm now wearing the YouTube. It feels right. It feels right. I think of all of us who are the living ones, I'm probably closest with Wayne. I think he would agree. So I think it's only fair that I wear the friendship bracelet that says YouTube. Okay, I need a decision in the chat. So I want everybody who's been lurking, just tab back in for a second. And I want it because with the time that we have left, I want to know what you want to see. And I want to just get a census. I'm not going to do a poll. I just want to see messages in the chat and get a vibe. Do you want to see some a mixture of video and photos from PBFB during lockdown, which might include stuff that never aired? Do you want to see original outtakes and footage from Hire Madroya? The studio stuff with like Michael and Crabsticks and that, and see some outtakes and like unedited raw footage from that, or do you want to investigate a mysterious folder called Mess, or do you want to watch? There's also a Biplanes folder. And there's a master folder of completed, edited episodes of Past Being, Future Being. And I know that some of them never aired or are no longer online. So let me know. I'm going to take a second. I'm going to drink my Dr. Pepper and you You tell me. None of this is Sarah's saying whatever's most useful to you. I've already kind of done all of my archival. This is, you'll see they're all labeled green. This is just, I labeled a bunch of stuff that I knew was relatively safe to go through on a live stream. So I've already, most of this, except things that say, literally say to sort. I guess we could go into those. There's 2019 Time Machine to sort, Time Machine 2 media to sort. I think a lot of that is PBFB related. Pull up a window with your personal details. Harvey, I think enough is out there that an enterprising person like yourself can figure it all out. I am not very good with my datasec. Please don't come to my house. Please. Please don't. Jokes aside. I'm seeing Heidi from Alex. I'm seeing interest in PBFB is selfish since I was always curious about whatever my submitted vid wound up in. Oh yeah, you were one of the Kickstarters. I've still got all of those actually. I backed them all up. I have all of the supporter messages still on this archive drive. Do you want to see if we can find yours? We can do that. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So we'll look through these two folders. We'll do finished episodes and maybe some of this 2020 lockdown material. And Alex wants to see whatever's in mess. Now you're not so sure. Okay, great. So let's go through. Let's see what's in here. ETS series episode, deleted scenes, footage, motion templates, PB overspill. Chris Bingham live at Sitsi. This is all kinds of stuff from all over the place. This looks like a backup of a movies folder. I guess Time Machine. Oh, Time Machine means like Apple Time Machine, like a backup. Okay. So this is hello, my name Vlog School. When I made a series of bad videos about how to do videos. What's this? This look is interesting with the highlights. Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Wow, very bad. What I was thinking with this album is I really want to separate the writing process from the production process even more than I did last time, and I think it's just like a natural progression of me getting better at technically getting better at music.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a deleted scene from January 2019. Me talking about what album would I be talking about with Elliot? And I'm paused on an episode of Yai.
I wanna if it's a track.
I guess it's going up. Maybe 2019 is. Maybe the timestamp is incorrect. Oh yeah, no, 180202. That makes sense. There we go.
If it's a song with lyrics, which I want at least half of them to be, then I want to have lyrics and chords before I even think about how it's arranged. Or
I'm just describing how you write songs.
Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day.
I gotta do a Groundhog Day party next year. I didn't do one I haven't done one since before lockdown. And there was a time when I was celebrating Groundhog Day every year. And it's a great time. You have people over, you have a little bit of a party, you have a few drinks, and then you settle down and you watch the movie. 2020, we did, the year after this, we did the one that was filmed for BBFB was, I actually did a groundhog ceremony with Phil. I researched they've made 2 different Punxsutawney Phil Beanie Babies over the years. This is the superior one. The other one's dog shit. Dog shit, I tell you, but this is the good one. One of my prized possessions. Punxsutawney Phil official Beanie Baby. Not worth anything except to me. Okay, what else have we got? CB1. What is this? July 2019? Oh, it's all vlog school shit. Okay. Moving on. Time. Oh, yeah. I did a lyric video for Time. What's this?
Testing the bytes per second. 25 frames per second. In a flatter city style.
Okay. Just testing.
Rolling.
Just test footage. Okay. That's a good punch. That's very good. If anyone wants that punch, I'll put it in. That one is small enough I can drop it into Discord. There you go. Have a good punch. Bam. Oh yeah, look at these. These are like... These were for the mini-series. So these were past messages that I shot with friends at VidCon 2018. And then this was me outputting them as reminders so that they could remind themselves what they said and respond in 2019 for the miniseries. We've got a Dorian.
What are some other categories that people have been talking about?
A lot of people go for like appreciated and valued. Don't a lot of people, because of we're in Playlist Live, they're talking about like their kind of
it's Playlist, sorry, not VidCon
goals.
Yeah, I hope Playlist Live invites me back next year.
Hey, future me. Oh boy, it's 2019, which means hopefully by this time you're working on your last quarter, so good luck. I know that...
Dear future Evan, I hope you are enjoying everything as much as you still do. Been doing this for a while now, and you're seeing a lot of things change. A lot of people coming up, going down.
Evan's a full-on resident now. Evan is a citizen of the UK. Successfully naturalized like the last year, I think. He lives here in London and seems to be doing really, really well.
Hi, my name is Fur, and I am a total nerd. I open Pokemon cards up on my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, I met this guy.
There,
I think he's still making Pokemon content.
Hey, future Ian. I hope you're... Dear future Jared. What's up, future John? It's me.
Hi, future Kaylee.
Hello, future Pat.
Hello, future Sama.
Oh, Sama. Sama's married now. That's wonderful. Oh, these are just like screen caps of... Oh. Testing stuff. Uploading. How to make. I guess these were all inserts for the for vlog school, which was bad. I should try maybe take another run at a series like that. It wasn't good though. Wrinkle. Oh, rest in peace. Wrinkle. Jack Burke, a friend of ours, Jack Burke, ex-Googler. This guy on the right. Spent like a year financing and organizing this thing called Wrinkle that was supposed to be a kind of a more homegrown, creator-friendly version of Cameo that was all about answering questions and getting advice. And he launched it, and literally he got a few of us on board to promote it, but he didn't have much of a budget for marketing, and literally like a week after it launched, he closed it again. They closed it. Like, yeah, it was a strange little moment. I get that they had kind of disappointing opening numbers, but it felt very quick at the time.
Hey everyone, I thought I'd update about my...
This is after my fucking skateboarding accident.
My recovery, show you the safety gear.
Oh yeah. This is from when I fell off my board. Do we have footage of the broken teeth? No, just the fixed teeth.
Hey everyone, I thought I would
Is the photo in here? Trigger warning, just in case. You might see my smashed up teeth. My arm sling.
it for you.
Hey everybody, damn, this looks real good.
That was bound.
Hey everyone, just a little...
I was shooting this on my Osmo. Oh, this is footage from the BBFB t-shirt. This is Harvey shot this, of the process of making the Life is Weird Kickstarter tees.
Black pegs. So you want to hit. So that's central.
Just point at those pegs.
Oh, this is fun.
Just give me just a bit of a rundown of what's happening.
He sent all this footage and I used like 4 seconds of it, as is so often the way.
So, was PBFB 2019 a success?
Oh yeah, that's on the Osmo. That sound is so bad without a mic input. Look at me skateboarding. Testing. Me talking. Welcome out PBFB. There's an echo in this room. I had a part something that it's all just that angle. Oh yeah, and that's the really very hope. Was it a success? The full was it a success? Outtake. What happens if I do content aware? Oh no! Ah! Oh, I should bring this back. Guys, okay, so what year was this? This was 2018. 2018, I was like, everybody's jumping on Twitch because of Prime. I should do Twitch. and get mad Twitch money. So I came up, I racked my terrible little brain. I shook my head about until an idea came out. And the idea was break my stream, somewhat inspired by some Polygon shows that Griffin McElroy did, like Touch the Skyrim or like Carboys, that I love, that I'm a huge fan of. I did a series of little Twitch streams. I think I did like 5 of them, 4 or 5, and then moved on with my life because I don't know if they were, I wasn't really growing. But it was really fun. The premise of Break My Stream was we are going to start from nothing on an OBS and we're going to keep adding shit until it breaks. And the goal is for the stream to suddenly end because my OBS crashed. Like, that's the win scenario. And it was really fun. And
What
I did
happens
like, I think I did, this is a 13-minute video, so I must have done, I did highlight reels. I did the stream, and then the idea was that I would do the stream, and then I would turn the stream into a like a compilation, like an episode of content for the VOD content for the channel. I think that's a really cool move. I think it's a cool idea. If I could find a way of like naturally, I don't know, developing it to just have a little bit of consistency. I don't know. But the fun of it was that it was fucking chaos. If I do content aware. Oh no! That's the birth of Thick Dastardly. The old, I don't miss the old Discord server, but the old Discord server had a lot of like, had Break My Stream shit in it. I like this logo as well. That was good. That's like some of my better work, and I made this little GIF that popped out, and then it was like it was in the layout as well.
It is I, Christopher Bingham. My friends call me Bing. Welcome back to Break the Stream, my new series where
I'm much better at this now.
I push OBS to its most ultimate limits, where I break through the boundaries of what is acceptable on streaming video. Let's start with a blank canvas. Let's get rid of all of this and just, there we go. Whew. So we got this blank slate. What do you guys think we should do with it? Let's just shove everything down. Let's move all of this so we've got as much space as we need. I'm feeling all of these. I like racing. Yeah, let's go with racing. So I'm gonna hop over into Chrome here, and I'm gonna get our first picture of a car. What's everyone's favorite car? How's everyone feeling about cars?
This was it. We just kind of like, it was like collaborative improv. We just kind of, I got on and I got the audience's suggestions, and like the way we do the vibe check on Chris in the Morning, we could be like, what's the starting theme? It's like an improv guy asking like, what, tell me a job, I need a profession, I need a place, right? And then we just built like a days. We went looking, we did wacky, we just
by refusing to participate. Cherish looking images. It's in the middle for now.
We found this terrible image of this guy modeling a Dick Dastardly costume, Halloween costume.
Pimp whip like that. Oh, make Dick pop out the back seat. Can I do that? Can I? That's the best we can do inside of OBS, but don't worry. Thick Dastardly. Grab the last.
Who was that? The bearded Brit.
Dastardly.
That's his name.
Grab the lasso tool here. I'm gonna cut him up like this way, like that, like this. What happens if I do content aware? Oh no! No! Thick Dastardly went in the machine from The Fly. And he came out with two little brothers, where his legs should be. Well, now we have to change direction, don't we? Bases, yes.
And then we made the car. We put him in the car. Made him go fast. I had him on.
I'm talking because I
had him on my desktop wallpaper for like 6 months. He was on my
Jeremy, and I'm
we
paid
added
more.
him to the Windows XP backdrop. We took the bad Homer.
It's like, I don't know who is winning, but I will find them. And then Marky Mark's like, yo, that guy just pulled into the lead. How crazy. And then Homer's like, don't. It's going to be the greatest commentary you've ever, you've ever heard. So it's me and
Marky Mark, and I'm just gonna flip him. There we go. So he's kind of facing inwards to me. Good old Darth. I think it could be. It's worth an experiment, maybe. It's worth a little. It's worth an experiment, I think. At some point. Okay, that was that folder. There was some fun stuff in there. And then where was this other time machine backup? Oh god. All my vines. All my vines. Merry Christmas, everybody. This music is not appropriate.
Please welcome to Vine, Christopher Bingham.
For most, winter is not a time to dance. For others, the party has just begun.
It's okay, big. You're gonna be.
I can see clearly. Future detectives, take note when I find.
No, you.
Hey guys, let me just grab this plate shot. God damn it. God damn. Yes, I agree, James. Rest in peace, Vine. Take it before her time.
Please, God, help.
Hi guys. Well, that's all I've got time for this week. Make sure you click the like and favorite buttons and leave a comment below. I'll see you next time.
Woo! Between question time and this book about mice with swords, how am I ever gonna have time to drink this entire bottle of whiskey?
Okay.
Finish it, not even a little bit.
Well, why do you...
Now finish it, not even a little bit.
Don't let Harvey get a hold of that one. Some of these are recut 5SFs. Ow.
I'm going to Birmingham this weekend. Birmingham NEC is too big! I have a fantastic idea.
I said no more Vine.
You came to me, okay? I'm doing you a favor. No, I will not change my name to Zing.
I don't know what the context was there.
Look on my work scheme.
Goldilocks and the 3 Bear.
Oh my goodness.
This is my right away, my right.
Absolute shite. All of this. Absolute crap.
So I hear you make 6-second videos that get millions of hits. That's right.
I've been doing for 9 years!
Addition made easy. 4 + 1 = daffodils. 2.
Everyone talks about Aaron Paul on The Price is Right or Third Rock, but nobody talks about him vomiting milk on douchebags while corn rock out inside his body.
It's fair.
The story of music. Understanding.
Taking this Vine off because I'm...
Well, this
What was I screaming outside your door for?
The story.
Everyone talks about
Addition. So I hear you make 6-second videos.
Ooh, I got an email.
Hey, Mandy. That's it. It's just me bothering you. It's just me annoying you, Mandy. That's it.
Welcome to my picture. Bom, 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 bom. Hey, beast. Talk about.
Oh, Matt Hogan jump scare.
How it works.
Wow, okay. Cool. We've seen too much Captain Baculum bullshit already. Got some old thumbnails here. Chris Bingham. Comedy Initiative. That was fun. That was like fun half-assed branding. Loads of thumbnails and shit. Comment dog. Oh, these pictures of Craig that he sent me. I was like, Craig, we're never in the same place. What if you sent me pictures of you on a green screen? I pretended we were in the same place and then I never did anything with them. He was such a champ for doing this. And I never used them for anything. Oh, shit. This is relevant. This is relevant. I need to get this to dog ASAP. This was President McBurb, who was the old server's Discord bot. The old server bot was President McBurb, who we elected he's the elected president of. It wasn't called Cool Blog Nation back then, but he's our leader, everybody. And he's sponsored by McDonald's. I was trying to describe it to Dog the other day because she's working on a bot for the server, and I'd forgotten the golden arches. That's great. There we go. More skulls, dreaming pills, logos and stuff. That was fun. That was a fun music project. Oh, we got another photo shoot here. This is not what we wanted though, and I think we've gone over a lot of this on previous archive streams. So I'm looking for more PBFB stuff for the last half hour or so. iPhone
It's
dumb.
Friday!
So is it? Oh, these are Snapchats. I miss Snapchat. Sometimes Snapchat was good. Snapchat was a good time, but we're moving on. We can't live in the past. After today, no more living in the past. That's the rule. This is the last archive stream. And we're done. We're done. We're done. Opening. Yeah. Oh, the gallery from the old BBFB website. That photo of Catherine, that terrible photo of Catherine that went everywhere. Incredible. Okay, but we've seen all this. We've seen all this. We've seen it all. I came very, very, very close to doing a podcast where we watched... I came very close to doing a recap podcast where we watched Young Sheldon. And I didn't do it. We didn't do it. And to this day, I've never watched a single second of Young Sheldon. But it would have been called Sheldonia. And I probably would have been really successful. There's some more break my there's some more break my stream stuff. Oh, these are like the original Twitch emotes. And we've got the thick dastardly one. We can add that to the Discord. Ooh. For people in the know. For hardcore fans. Let's add thick. Dastardly. Let's add a thick dastardly emote. There we go. Oh god. And I see some of you have been taking advantage of your new permissions. Enjoy. I appreciate you. Yeah, members and patrons can now add custom emotes to the Discord. Oh yeah, that GIF is great. That's great. That's a classic. Okay, let's get out of this folder. Fuck this folder. What do we want to look at for the last 10-20 minutes? Oh wow. Okay. We're gonna do mess last. Because it is I know what it is, and it's a kind of panoramic series of photographs of my bedroom from when I was 21 and had just graduated. Is that right? Yeah, 20. I would have been 21. Living at home just after graduating and just before moving to London. So we'll see that, and we'll see what we spot in those photos. So before we do mess, let's have a brief little look at. Let's have a depressing little look back at 2020. Or Heidi. Yes, we're gonna do Heidi. Let's not get depressed. Let's do Heidi. Good shout, Alex. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. And you get a snacky poo for later redemption. There you go. You're on the board. Yes. Good shout. Where was... We've got Harry's apartment pickup. And we've got studio rushes here. So let's do both of those quickly. Oh, there's just one in here.
You can talk. It's all going to be Foleyed.
Oh, yeah. We just got one shot. This was on set for... We were in this rented space for Slow Mo Test Lab, the show that I did for Guinness World Records. And I just took the opportunity, because we'd bought all these alarm clocks, which I then smashed on that show. And I took them and positioned them and got this shot for the first episode of season 2 of High Madroya.
Yeah. But they care about you.
Mandy, we're gonna have to work on the cool. We're gonna push the cool project to 2025 at this rate. I've just had too many other things to do. But we will schedule some time.
How's the MOS that I didn't end up going to?
Yes, that is
stunning,
amazing. They're just printing an image for the beat.
Yeah, they're just talking about the show. That was my producer on Guinness World Records. So where was that other folder? I know that there's good stuff in here. Ooh, yes. Juicy stuff in here from the studio. So this is from season 2 when we were using the YouTube space. And it'll have Chris Kendall, Crab Sticks. It'll have Michael from Vsauce. Oh, bread. And bread. That shake on the rack focus is pretty terrible. Wow. Bread. Drawing on bread ASMR. Let me just isolate it. I'll pause the... Get a real nice isolated sound of that. Should I just upload... Should I just, like, upload 2 minutes of this to TikTok? No, so little of this made it into the episode. I flipped it over? I think, like, maybe 4 seconds of this was used. Oh yeah, then you really want to get it. You want to rip it off and get on the inside. And then I draw on the soft part. Oh my god. Mandy's texting me about Chris. Yes, we had this revelation on stream a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, Crabsticks is like back and streaming on Twitch. He's just streaming video games on Twitch. This is the little chaos gremlin in the back of my head just wants to upload this full clip unedited somewhere and just let people enjoy it. Maybe like a members only behind the scenes. I should look through all of this and do like a really comprehensive outtakes, shouldn't I? Because there's some really nutso stuff in these folders.
So you came here for art, right? Here's some art. But is it art? What is art? Well, luckily, I put together this scale, where 1 is not art, and 10 is art. Let's go to the scale.
Okay, and again? Yeah, if you can take a tiny step forward from just very slightly.
We're losing this edge.
Yeah, it's fine.
But we can move.
I guess that's gonna fuck up everything.
That was AJ, the cameraman on these episodes.
Art, and 10 is art. Let's go to the scale. Okay, one more. Wait for the siren.
Stupid thing. Why did we put plastic in those? It just caused awful reflections. Oh, there was a siren.
What's art? Who knows? Well, I do. I put together this handy scale where 1 is not art and 10 is art. Let's go to the scale.
Dan was great in this. Dan was really fun to work with. He stayed in character, like,
Yeah, you guys.
it was great.
Have been sending in your own. Yeah. You guys are home. You guys at home have been sending in
He
your
has
own
a,
drawings.
he had a kind of
So let's
natural, because I think he's done YouTube and stuff as well, and he has done dramatic stuff. He always had a really nice. You can see him, like, he knows intuitively when we're.
home have been sending in.
He was sensing, he has an intuitive sense of like when I'm about to go for another take.
Your own. Yeah. You guys are home.
He often didn't need to be told, to get back into it.
Yeah. You guys are home. You guys at home have been sending in your own drawings. So let's see where they rank, shall we? Well, this is clearly a hack approach. Well, this is clearly a hack approach to a cliche. Well, this is clearly a hack approach to a cliche concept. Not art. People go to prison for plagiarism. I think that. And now if we could get one. Cool. And now if we could get one where you're kind of following me.
Whatever I was saying there, we didn't shoot it.
Cool.
Oh no, I meant a close up. Okay.
I
was talking to the cameraman, not to Dan.
This is clearly a hack approach to a cliche concept.
God, that fucking haircut. Look at that. Down to the scalp. Down to the fucking scalp. And it starts higher than it goes. It moves down as it goes around. And it ends lower on the other side. I walked around in public with that.
A hack approach to a cliche concept. Not art. This. People go to prison for plagiarism. The precious middle ground. Scale. The middle ground. The precious middle ground. What's this? It's me. But it's really inaccurate and frankly offensive. Whoever drew this should be ashamed.
Completely like all over the place with the voice. I think I can see why I didn't use most of this.
No.
Never really I never really bothered to establish what Angry Harry. If I had it to do again, I would have developed what Angry Harry's voice and mannerisms were a bit more, because it kind of just feels like it defaults to me instead of the character.
We get that one more time.
Yeah. Cool. Well, it's a hack job, and anyone who drew whoever.
Sorry. Which one are we doing? That one? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. Whoever drew this should be ashamed. And look at the drawing and then back to the ground. Those two that are in frame.
Incredible.
Okay. Well, I think that was the best episode we've done yet. I'll see you guys later. One more. Don't bust into tears for this one. Okay. Just stay. Well, I think that was the best episode we've done yet. I'll see you guys later.
You just missed him. You know what?
Oh yeah, because there's a whole thing with.
Okay, can we get 15 or 20 seconds of just...
Chris was great as well. I'd love to work with Chris again on something. So great. So like effortlessly weird all of the time, always like zigzagging with his character, with his performance. So much. What is he waiting? What was I waiting to do?
Yeah, that's brilliant. Okay, so remember eyeline and be kind of distracted enough that you stop working on your thing, and kind of wide-eyed and give me the real voice line.
Harry, you're late. That's a bit Scottish.
Yeah, that was good apart from the slight Scottish, yes.
Harry, you're late.
Okay.
Harry, you're late.
And again.
Harry, you're late.
I think I can watch Chris polish this power drill all day.
For context,
Don't come back!
That was amazing. One more of those, and were the levels okay?
What a good sound.
Bring the boom out a tiny bit, and there we go. And just, yeah, one more of those, that was lovely.
Aye, and don't come back.
One more for safety.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay, so we're rolling.
Okay. I did a few of those. That was good. That's the one we used. It is the best.
This is a professional director in the wild.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a little bit of shot. We didn't have control over the lift, so we had to do it the old-fashioned way where I kept going up and down. And they weren't in communication with me. Because it was like a working lift in Google. At the Google building.
We're gonna go back down and then come back up again.
Yeah, it was a service lift. And so, yeah, that was the, like, cleaning staff actually using it.
We're gonna go back down and then come back up again.
Alright,
Yeah.
okay.
That's great.
Over here, tinker over.
Ready?
Yeah, when you swing over this side, Alex, just can you make sure we see all these tripods? Because I think that'll be the first thing that goes.
Yeah, I'm happy, I'm rolling.
Okay. And action. Okay. More like a kind of deliberate.
I didn't realize how much your voice has changed. Yeah.
Okay.
It was higher. I used to be a little sweetie pie. This scene is, I don't know how much of interest there is in this scene, but we shot so many because we had to keep moving things out.
Chris, sorry, just really quickly.
Okay, we're rolling. Okay. Cool. So, episode 1, first studio scene.
It's thin. Like
Hi,
me.
and welcome to... Hello and welcome to Hi, I'm Adroya, a cool new show about expressing ourselves. This week's theme is colours. Now, it's said that different colours can prompt Again? Hello, and welcome to Hi, I'm Adroya, a cool new show about expressing ourselves. This week's theme is colours. Now, it's said that different colours can prompt different emotional responses. And I've got Steve here in the studio to test this theory. Okay, I'll do it again, but with less pausing. Is
this the take?
Hello and welcome to Hi, I'm Adroya, a cool new show about expressing ourselves. This week's theme is colours. Now,
That one feels familiar to me.
Actually, we can cut and Hey, I turned it an icy blue, and look! It's made Steve really sad. Again?
I missed that shirt as well. That's another one. I had to get, I think I gave it to somebody because it doesn't fit me anymore. And I still owe the jacket to somebody on Kickstarter. I have it. I know where it is.
We need to do a tighter one first before I move. What's about colours? Before we go, there's just enough time to see some more. Oh, wait. For more. I'll do that again. Fun today, children, and learn lots about colours. Nah. And learn lots about colours before we go. There's just enough time. Okay. Okay. I hope you had fun today, children, and learned lots about colours. Before we go, there's just enough time for some more colours. See how many you can spot. And then it comes up on screen, and somehow, even though it's something in editing, takes me by surprise. And reaction.
I have to reset that thing every time.
And react.
I think that's the one that feels like the one we used. That feels...
Cool.
If it got a laugh, it's probably the one.
Okay, you rolling?
And then this is that's like the next episode. We blocked all of this out to try and be efficient.
We're all getting older one day at a time, so this week's theme is old things. See if you can find some really old things lying around your house and draw them with me. I found a pretty good selection already.
Ooh, and then the scary stuff. There's stuff with other people in it.
Okay.
There's the green screen.
So apparently the color red can raise your heart rate, raise your blood pressure, and... I'm going to do that again without...
Dan breaking a little bit there.
So apparently the color red can raise your heartbeat, raise your blood pressure, and make you angry. So I've turned the room red. It's making you angry, Steve. It's making me angry! And again.
And then the cold, the blue.
Fantastic. Okay, and now I'm going to step in, so keep that going.
This tweed was actually quite... We're both wearing stuff that was quite troublesome on this camera.
I'm going to do that again.
Silly.
Okay, and... Oh, come now. Oh.
The dots, the pattern on the dots, the tweed, and the check shirt are all like big no-nos.
So you can stop being sad and stop thinking about your old, really attractive girlfriend. Silly Steve. And again. That was good, I like that. Okay. And keep going.
Okay, rolling Silly Steve close up.
My eye is twitching.
Silly Steve!
Can you see that?
Silly Steve! Silly Steve.
That was all that good Google.
Silly Steve! Silly Steve.
All that good Google coffee.
Okay, rolling in speed.
Mandy! Mandy! We found Mandy.
Cool, and cool. It's been great work day. Oh, fuck. It's been great work day.
It's been great work day.
Great. And again.
It's been great work day.
Action.
And until next time, it's been great work
Good
day.
day's work, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Great day's work, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
You were. I think you're credited as a production assistant, Mandy. Emma Pickles did makeup.
Okay, rolling in speed.
Other people were on it.
Action.
Well, alright then. Okay. I am rolling and speed, so whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Michael was another one. Michael is
this
just
is our
like Michael is naturally funny and always kind of on in this like off-kilter way. You can see he's just like, even before we say action, he's like moving around with this energy. It's so much fun.
Rolling and speed, so whenever you're ready.
Okay.
So this is our common green room. All 5 of the shows we're working on this year, they all use this space. So feel free to come by, relax, hold a meeting, work, you name it.
Who's that?
Oh, that's Hamish. Yeah, Hamish. He's on our DIY show, Hamish's Home Happenings. He's a great guy. Hey, Lance, get over here.
Ha!
This.
Yeah, do my introduction. So you're saying, this is Harry, the presenter on our new art show. Hi, I'm
Gonna draw you.
Gonna draw
Going
you.
to
Yeah,
draw
like
you.
you say it wrong.
I'm
gonna draw you. Or something.
Because it's actually I'ma.
Yeah.
Draw
so if you abbreviate the wrong bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Lance, this is Harry. He's the new guy running the show. Hi, I'm gonna draw you.
Hello.
You're a queer one, aren't you?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Just from.
It's lots of fun. And then lots of.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so rolling in speed.
Okay, and action.
Yeah, his name was canonically Lance Hamish, and I don't think it was ever. Ever explicitly said properly. But his name was Lance Hamish, and his show was called Hamish's Home Happenings. And I wish we could have explored what the fuck that show looks like.
Harry, I've been loving the work, right? Yeah, so you've been making yourself at home. That's nice. Now, this common green room, it's shared. Green room.
That was really good, though. I liked that.
Yeah, it was really natural.
from the
Like
top, yeah.
I've been preparing all day for this role. As Mike, it's kind of a stretch.
No, that was really good. Like the making your mark thing, and this is shared by 5. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, speed.
So you've been making your mark around here. I love the work, Harry. Now, this common green room, it is shared by 5 of the shows we're doing. All 5. I'm sorry to cut, but... Oh, it's okay. So, Harry, you've been making your mark
He's
around
nervous,
here. I love
isn't
the-
he? And I think he just like literally come from something else and was and had not really had time to learn any of this. But he's just so much fun that it didn't really matter.
In the same time as I did before.
Just a lot
Hi,
of
I'm
reacting.
gonna draw you.
That's a good face.
I'm gonna draw you. Get it? Because your show's called Hi.
Ah, it's hilarious.
Is it okay if I touch your stash?
Yeah, I gotta trim it though.
Oh.
If you pull a hair out, you can make
I
a wish.
don't want to. I like it the way it is.
Well.
Okay, so. Okay, so yeah, same kind of deal, but as a 2-shot.
All right. Ready?
Are you ready?
Cool.
This is called getting coverage, kids.
You get it because it's your show.
Okay, so.
All right. Ready?
Are you ready?
Cool. Hey Harry, I love the artwork. You've really made yourself at home here.
We use that. We use that one.
Hey
that
Harry, I
little
love
tracking.
the artwork. You've really made yourself at home
That's
here.
great.
Now keep in mind, this common green room space, it's shared by all 5 of the shows that we're running this year. But seriously, make yourself at home. Have a snack, meeting, whatever you want.
Who was that?
Oh, that's Hamish from our DIY show, Hamish's Home Happenings. He's great. You should meet him. Hey, Lance, come here. All right, Lance. This is Harry. Harry's running our new art show. Hi, I'm gonna draw you. You should meet.
Hey! Hello!
You're a queer one, aren't you? I don't like you. I know this. And if you touch a power tool on your show, there will be a happening in your home.
You met Vsauce?
Cool. We can go.
I can't tell if you're joking.
Intensely, I think.
Speed.
He worked at the Google space in London for years. He was like there every day, kind of doing a joint. He was doing internal stuff, but he was also kind of doing Vsauce professionally. It was strange. It was an interesting arrangement they had.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're not joking. He was in my show. These are rushes from 2013. You can watch all of this on my channel. It's on a playlist called Hi, I'm a Droya. It's all on this channel right now at Chris Cool Blog, all re-uploaded in glorious HD. It's called Hi, I'm a Droya, and the first 6 are just improvised with just me, and then the second season was shot in the YouTube space London with starring Crabsticks, Michael from Vsauce, myself, Jamie, Daniel J. Layton.
If you touch a power tool,
So you're
good.
and
Happening.
we good?
Turning up and speed.
Okay, and
Look at that fucking eyebrow. That little twisted little eyebrow. That's fucked up.
And if you touch a power tool on your show, there will be a happening in your home.
The kids love him.
That was the take we used. It was so good. So good. Everything about it.
Hold.
So, okay, so rolling in speed.
I've taken 3 dumps since I got here. In this room.
He had a filthy mouth, did Art Vsauce.
I'm concerned about our new character actor. Well, yeah, no, I know, but I'm afraid he might be actually insane. Look, I know what the focus group said. They what? They gave you their wallets. Alright, well, what did Japan say? Oh my. And what does that mean in English? Oh my.
that was really good. Just one more read through of that.
Yeah.
I had this whole silly, half-baked idea for the development of the show where it was going to turn out that the programs they were shooting were not actually being aired anywhere, and what the actual thing was that everyone worked there. Everyone working there, including Mike, was kind of unhinged and shouldn't have been there. And the fact that they'd been hired was because the internal like hidden camera internal stuff of them running the studio was actually being packaged as a reality show and sold to a television network in Japan. And so the real show was Japanese people watching them in the office trying to work with each other. I never really padded it out. It never really got padded out. It's full of holes. It doesn't really work. But
I think he might be.
There was this vague idea that you were gonna, do this workplace comedy where everyone has their own unique fucked up damage and they're all equally as crazy in different ways, and then there would be an in-universe explanation for why they were all hired at the same studio, and it was deliberate that they wanted crazy people.
Rolling. Okay, rolling.
So that's the kind of thing I'm going to be doing. Really likes.
Okay. Okay.
There's so much in this folder. I'm going to skip down a little bit because we do need to wrap up.
Okay.
This has been really wonderful, guys. Thank you for coming along.
Okay.
I hope that it was fun. I know that we've kind of tread some of this ground before, but I felt like when we were planning out Pledge Week, it felt like a nice opportunity to do one last archive stream, to plug the Lost Media Drive. If you want access to a lot of old files like this, and you want to go spelunking in your own time through the kind of annals of my YouTube history, you can do so by joining the channel via the higher up membership. Gets you access to the Lost Media Drive on Google, or you can join the Patreon. We've got a similar level that gets you access to the Lost Media Drive over there. Makes you feel very officious. Yeah. Tomorrow, we're back to Chris in the Morning as usual. Tomorrow for Pledge Week, we got 3 more days: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Saturday, we are doing a bumper edition of Bandcamp Roulette. You don't want to miss that because there won't be a VOD of it. For copyright reasons, there won't be a VOD of the Bandcamp Roulette. So if you're interested in discovering some amazing indie musicians with us and hearing complete surprises from independent artists on Bandcamp, come along on Saturday, 4 p.m. That's when we're going to be doing it, because there will not be a VOD. It's getting deleted as soon as we're done. And then Sunday will be the end of Pledge Week. We'll be popping a bit of champagne. We'll be doing just a traditional, regular Chris in the Morning and a members only stream following it in the evening. One more. But yes, it's almost my bedtime. And by that I mean it's almost time for me to eat and play Elden Ring with Max for 2 hours.
For luck.
I'm not going straight away. I just wanted to get the rap-in spiel in while there's still people in the chat. And I haven't even plugged the calendar.
You look pretty old, yeah.
CITM.show.
Cool. That's beautiful. How's the sound?
Yeah, it's good. I can hear people laughing outside occasionally.
Order yours at CITM.show.
Okay, yeah.
Pre-orders are only open this week, and it's great.
Okay, cool.
Really fun thing to take you into 2025 with style, discover new music every month, and support the channel and the project.
Lance, do I look old?
Yeah, you look pretty old.
One more because of the doors.
Lance, do I look old?
Yeah, you do look a bit old.
You will never die. You will never die.
Okay, so rolling and speed.
I really like the end of this. When I rewatch them, I forget how short they are. But we packed in quite a little bit of stuff. That I really love the end of this episode in particular, where you see this dynamic emerging, where like I've gone in and like Harry has gone in and unloaded all this crazy shit and infected everybody around him with negativity, but then at the end of it he's like blissfully unaware and living in his own little world and free of it all. Meanwhile, like, he's caused Mike to have a serious breakdown about his aging.
They're rolling in speed.
And it's like you're seeing the effect of him venting it all is like playing out on other people's psyches. And it was really fun. It was fun to make this show. It's like 100 million things I would do differently or better these days, but I do really like it. Emma trying not to laugh. Cool. We'll do that a bit more. We did so much of this. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh dear.
That's very good.
I get my finger down your throat.
Okay.
I won't go near your mouth.
Okay, and so much fun. More of this old bread episode.
Yeah.
Oh, and we've got all the drawing angles all in like one place.
We're going to be working in here. We're going to be working in here. But not here! Never! Never here! A mini portrait. A little bit of shading.
Nice little bit of light coming in on the side. That was really nice. Hitting these pens around the side.
Okay. Confused. Slightly scared. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, this is episode 1. Now, come out a little bit wider so we do get the shirt. Episode 2.
Oh yeah, we got pickups. I don't think we ever used this angle. There was going to be we were going to cut to the edit room or whatever at different times, and then I just didn't really need it, I don't think.
And
it was like good enough on its own just to stay with the drawing.
Confused. Annoyed.
Okay, turning over at speed.
And when you're ready, Michael.
You will never die. You are young. You will never die.
This is the wet Michael from Vsauce content you came for.
Okay, and one more.
Thank you again to everybody who's tipped today, who's super chatted today. You each have one.
You will never die. You are young. You will never die.
You each have one snacky poo to be redeemed on a future episode of Chris in the Morning.
Beautiful. One more.
Yeah, like
I'd rather it be consistent.
Like that.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. And when you're ready, hang on a second.
One snacky poo for each of you.
See you next weekend. Right. Watch out. You could have spilt that.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and I was going to show you my messy room from when I was 21. Let me do that. We'll round out on that. Is there anything fun here? It's just a lot of reaction shots. There's that whole
You
thing.
see, when I perform, I try to.
We didn't do that many good takes of that. What's this?
I think I've learned from this PBFB project that I have no idea where I'm going to be in a year, but I hope that I'll be acting professionally and maybe have released one original song on iTunes. It's like.
Can anybody can we get a fact check on that? Can we go to the panel? Did Daniel J. Layton release an original song on iTunes in 2014?
What are you doing? Guys, let's bounce.
I think that was like a 5-second film for Matt's channel. Okay, great. And then, yeah, I'm just going to show you my wonderful, the chaos of my life that I lived briefly in 2011 back with my parents after graduating. Turn the music back on. Thank you, everybody, for coming along. Happy Pledge Week. I hope everybody's enjoying Donut November. And we'll be back, same time, same channel, tomorrow for Jazz Night. I know you're pumped about that. I know every single one of you is a huge jazz fan. We're going to be getting into it. Wow. So, what are we seeing here? That's a bowl of Bulbasaur. Probably cold. And so there was a sink in this bedroom because at the time, because my mum is a minister, and there's a thing about church houses that there should always be a bedroom with a sink in it. It's an old rule because in case the bishop visits. That's a real thing. That's a real thing. So the guest room that I lived in briefly in 2011 had its own sink, nothing else, just its own sink. Banjo. The Banjo Master Banjo, which is currently being faithfully guarded by Annie for due to a strange series of circumstances, is currently in Annie's house. A thick-looking old MacBook or MacBook Pro, jeans. Whoa, we've got some shit on these walls. A Baddies postcard, an In Me ticket, a Baddies gig ticket. Is that somebody called Chris Vaughan who used to work at the Lincolnshire Echo? His business card? Like, why would I stick that on the wall? Who the fuck? What the fuck would I? Why would I do that? Old Cake Bomb post flyer with loads of stuff on it. Film stubs. Somebody's signature. I can't make that out. Okay, what do we got here? We've got a packet of dried apricots, an empty open Mountain Dew bottle, multiple glasses, an iPod. I wish I still had that. A bunch of bells, a bunch of handbells. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into some Chick Corea tomorrow. Hell yeah, that's gonna be great. Oh my god, my Wacom, my original Wacom, like, you can't see my mouse, so I'm spinning it around, but there's just by my iMac here was my original tiny little A5 Wacom. My national insurance number card, miscellaneous pens. That's a Derek Comedy t-shirt. That is my Derek Comedy t-shirt that I purchased from Derek Comedy's online store in 2006, and it says oh, you can see my mouse. That's good. You can see my mouse cursor. I was fiddling with those settings yesterday. That is an original Derek Comedy t-shirt that I ordered from their website, and it says, "When God gives you lemons, you find..." Oh no, it's the picnic face one. Sorry. It's a Picnic Face one. And it says, when God gives you lemons, you find a new God. It was a Picnic Face t-shirt I ordered from their website. I also had a Derek Comedy t-shirt that said, girls are not to be trusted by Kevin. You can see one of my Converses peeking out there from under the bed. That's a sleeping bag just out. There's that t-shirt that I was wearing in Studio Fun Time, my XKCD t-shirt that you saw earlier. Tripod. Sony Handycam. Oh, what a glorious piece of tech. That fucking Sony DV tape Handycam. Beautiful. The image that you got out of those, the slow zoom, the tape, like the grain that you got on those DV tapes. And I've got it looks like I've got it running from mains power for some reason. That is... Okay, what am I seeing here? An iPhone, like 3. What is this? So we got like an iPhone 3... We've got or 4 or something. We've got a carton of grapefruit juice. I'm thinking Waitrose. We've got some hair gel, a tin of hair gel. And then this I know because I still own it, and I've shown it on screen before. This is a Driftless Pony Club hand-pressed, hand-printed Driftless Pony Club poster, which was the band that Wheezy Waiter was in. The punk band that Wheezy Waiter used to be in. There's some of my CDs. I can see Reanimation. Oh no, that's Jukebox, sorry. That's Jukebox. I can pick out the Mark, Tom and Travis Show, Yellow Submarine, Red Album, Fever Ray. That's my Zoom. I think I finally got rid of that recently. And some nice looking shoes that don't look like they're mine. Oh no, they might be my... Oh no, yeah, I know what they are. I know what shoes those are. I still have those. And a CD wallet and a weight dumbbell. And I did was why I did it. Because I was moving out. I was moving out and I made a little collage of the chaos of my life. For some reason. Cute. I think I made a blog post about it on Cake Bomb back in the day. And that's that. That's that, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on this little adventure, this little trip down memory lane. The last one I'm ever going to do, because I'm done living in the past, except for editing a film length version of PBFB, which I still plan to do. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Pledge Week, everybody. It's been great. Thank you to my members. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you to everybody who has super chatted. And we'll be back same time tomorrow, 4 p.m. for Jazz Night. Chris in the Morning Jazz Night. Sarah's going to be there. We know this. I'm going to be there. I have to. And we're going to be back to our listening to music, talking about music, plugging the calendar, plugging the memberships, fluffing all the ducks. It's going to be a great time. I'm really excited I'm very excited for that, and I'm really excited for Bandcamp Roulette on Saturday. I think that's going to be a really, really fun time. I think, and I hope that my channel doesn't get taken down. It's going to be great. And then before you know it, it'll be the end of Pledge Week, and we'll be back to just weekly on Sundays. Which will be sad, but also probably save my life and spine, because I don't think I'm gonna level with you. I don't know if I can do this every day. and also be productive the rest of the time. Because these are like at the end of a work day for me. And I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. But it's great. It's great fun, and I appreciate you coming along. Hey, Peter, welcome. Yeah, you're right at the end. But you can catch up on the VOD. It's been a good one. It's been a good time, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Shout out to all my boys, especially Wayne. Peace out. Merry Christmas. Mwah.